zone. She was the most gifted actress of her generation, whether reading the newspaper, playing Parcheesi, or standing completely still. The back of Patty Duke's head had a way of touching all of us. Then suddenly she disappeared. Now, after 20 years, the back of Patty Duke's head is back. And Nick at Nite's got her in an exclusive interview featuring her greatest episodes. We now go to entertainment reporter Nadine Sweeney.
Tell us, Franny, how lonely is it going through life with your back to the world?
It is hard sometimes, but how could I ever face myself in the morning if I just turned my back on all my loyal fans? Sure, I can't ever water ski again or even drive, but
what?
I think what's hardest of all is losing Patty Duke as a friend.
It's all right.
Thank you.
What happened?
Right after I won that Emmy, she got weird, accused me of stealing Richard from her.
Did you?
He said he loved me. The way the fluorescent light caught my hair when we danced, he said it reminded him of Berlin. I was his passion flower, and he was my bumblebee, buzzing, buzzing, always buzzing.
Then what happened?
We were filming that episode where Papo's twin Uncle Jed visits, and Patty fell in love with the actor who played the back of his head.
And?
He fell in love with me. For Patty, that was the final insult. We never spoke again.
For old time's sake, then, why don't we show the episode where you two meet for the first time?
I'd like that.
A lot of critics say Patty Duke should have been playing the back of your head.
Oh, that's nonsense. I mean, Patty won the Oscar for The Miracle Worker when she was 15.
For playing a deaf, dumb, and blind girl. You won your Emmy for playing the backs of 2 teenagers' heads.
It was an incredible honor. I'll never forget that night.
And the nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Vivian Vance, The Lucy Show, Frances Bevier, The Andy Griffith Show, Tina Louise, Gilligan's Island, and Franny Glass, The Patty Duke Show. And the winner is Franny Glass, The Patty Duke Show.
This is really a wonderful honor. Oh, I guess I better turn you backwards. Don't worry, Emmy, you'll get used to it.
Looking back, what performance do you think won it for you? That cliff diving episode?
No, I think it was that episode where the twins thought they were allergic to each other. I had to sneeze on cue, like this.
Let's watch that award-winning episode, shall we?
We now go to entertainment reporter Nadine Sweeney.
Let's go back to 1967. You had an Emmy, a lucrative contract with Head & Shoulders, and finally your own show. What happened?
Remember the Titanic? Same thing, only worse. I don't know. Maybe my show was just a little too ahead of its time.
When her back is to the wall, she'll have a fall, it's true. All around this big old town, she'll turn her back on you. She's back in the saddle, back in your life, and giving the big city a go. It's the back of the Patty Duke's head show.
Why do you think it failed?
I think people resented me because I was living proof that there weren't really identical twin cousins on the Patty Duke Show.
Really?
Sure, but if Patty and Kathy really were identical twin cousins, that means Patty's parents would have to be brother and sister. Now, what does that do to your TV land fantasies?
I guess you're right. Speaking of fantasies, let's show the classic episode where you and Patty fall for the boy next door.
We now go to entertainment reporter Nadine Sweeney.
Tell me, what's the biggest misconception people have about you?
That I can only play the back of Patty Duke's head.
What do you say to those people?
I say, give me a chance. Let me play the back of Jane Pauley's head, or heck, even Willard Scott's. I was all set to play the back of Paul Michael Glazer's head in the show Starsky and Starsky, but CBS decided America wasn't ready for identical twin Polish cops. So, there goes my comeback.
Is that when things hit rock bottom for you?
Hardly. That happened when I was on Battle of the Network Stars. Oh, it was the year they did the show in Cleveland.
Saddle, shoes blazing. Here comes Franny Glass, and oh my! She goes back to the head over heels, and that wig is gone. That's going to cost her some points. On the replay, we can see Franny valiantly trying to keep her back to the camera. Wow, you've got to like her guts.
Come on, get out.
Why'd you do it?
Well, I needed the money to keep supporting my wig habit. I was up to 10 a week.
Well then, let's go to one of your most wigged out episodes where Richard dates both you and Patty.
I'd like that.
Fran? Hi, Patty. Could you please tell me what our history